So let's go ahead and take a look at the AI tile type itself. I'm just going to go through a couple of things we didn't touch on in the last video. First one is just the path settings itself. If you're going to use the cool part is with the AI system, you actually don't have to use the padding at all. You can actually use the AI just to drive the character. So for instance, the character walks through it, and then all of a sudden it changes him from enemy to a friendly that follows you around. Or it does the opposite, it changes the friendly character that's following you into an enemy. But along with that though, the path type, you have path and you have waypoint. Waypoint, let me just show you these. So waypoint would be this one right here, and you can actually set up a waypoint system instead, and you can set up your own grid to whatever length and whatever spots and stuff your level may take it. So that's usually more helpful when you're trying to either do a cutscene or you're trying to do a side scroller where you really got to get the right spots for where the ladders are, right spots for where the player walks into a teleporter or something like that. Along with that one, you have a no diagonal, which is currently what this is. It's just square corners. If you change it though, you can do diagonal and you can do diagonal no cutting. Eventually this will be updating with it. I'll update it over here on this one. So when you choose it this way, let's see if we can get it to show up here. We'll do diagonal. Yeah, I'm going to go back out and then back in. That way it'll update the grid for us. And again, this is just work in progress, but it's one to hopefully give you an idea of what it's looking like. Oh, let's see, it looks like it disappeared on me. Oh, there we go, that's why. Okay, so now we have, it has to be on the, if you noticed, it has to be on the option for pathing, not waypoint. Okay, so on this one though, if you do diagonal, then you'll also see the diagonal points so that you can see where it's going to be coming across, and also where it comes across for the other objects, this way. Alright, now if I was to use this, say for instance, a useful level grid, it's going to use whatever the size is. So if you set a size, say I go in here and I'm like, well, I want it to be about 10, then it'll make sure it uses the 10 size for whatever size your level is. So then if I go in and go, let's drop in a couple of blocks here. So if I drop in those, when it builds, it's actually going to find the right size, and then it'll use that to base everything. So then it goes to the edges for you. There we go. So kind of nice. I think one, it'll try to give a little bit of padding, yeah, and just to make sure that you can get to those points. There we go. So that's going to be that using that level, the grid for the full level that way. And then when it shows here, it's actually not going to go a big grid because it's going to wait until you actually build it so that it can find out where's the latest points and then calculate it for you. Alright, so that's going to be using that option for you, and then also just kind of the standard using the diagonal versus square.